It says the walking trails open sunrise to sunset. And if you can't walk there, you could drive and they can call somebody to open up some kind of gate, but you can't take RVs or trailers. So
you have to do the 1.5 mile walk.
yeah, there's another brown sign up there. I wonder if I should go look at it really quick.
Sure. We'll go here. This is Fort Bowie National Historic Site. Apparently, you can't drive directly to the visitor center or the fort. You have to do the hike. So, chances are Luca is not going to be thrilled about this. And there's no cell service here, so probably not going to be able to do this. Okay, that's what the fort used to look like. There's a couple with the same dilemma.
Well, now that's the visitor center. We're down here.
And this road's not open?
Well, that gal told me there in the visitor center at Chiricahua
that you could do it.
That you could go that way.
Yeah.
There's a visitor center.
There's a parking area.
Yeah, and she said you could drive up there, but
and you came,
I don't think I'd want to try to pull that trailer up there.
You came this way?
No,
I came this way.
Yeah, you came
this way.
We came this way. And it's good until you get up here to the pass, and then it...
Okay, so maybe, yeah, see right here, I guess 2 miles. This is all paved. And this takes you to Interstate 10. So I'm guessing there might have been a turn here that we missed.
Is that the same map as this?
Well,
yeah, I think so.
Did they, what, does it say over there that...
We didn't, I don't remember seeing a sign, but maybe there was.
Well, is the visitor center down there?
Yep.
Is there somebody there?
You can ask questions right now. I'm out of breath from that stupid last little hill.
But the rest of it's not as bad?
No, hard part's going up.
Okay. Is there somebody at the visitor center?
2 people are there right now, yeah.
Okay.
There's 2 rangers up there.
Yeah, and it's a good hike. The last 100 yards, 200 yards is probably the hardest. The rest of it's pretty gradual. You got, you have a cemetery there with Geronimo's son and a bunch of soldiers are buried there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Cool. It is haunted. Don't go off the trail.
Or do.
You think I'm kidding? I'm not lying to you, and I'm not going to tell you what happened to us, but I never believed it until about 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Yeah.
I want to know.
Just don't collect anything like artifacts and stuff like that.
Because if you go looking, you will find them. You'll find bullet casings. You'll find pottery.
Oh, I thought you'd find them.
You'll find glass. You'll find.
Yeah. What happened to you guys?
Well, nothing ever happened. I'll tell you then. It was. I had a bullet casing. I walked off the trail. I picked up one. She picked up some glass, and we walked off the trail. It was a day just like this, huh?
Yeah, beautiful.
Well, and then I went off the trail down the wash, and all the bushes started moving, and I thought it was, what kind of an animal was that, you know? So, yeah, whatever. I don't know. A gust of wind? No, there's no wind. That was a weird bird or something.
I came down into the wash. He says, "Did you see?"
No. You're too far ahead. I'm walking. I turn around, and she's flat on her face. I said, "What happened to you?" Something tripped me. I don't know what it was. I felt it hit my legs. Did you see those bushes move? Yeah. Oh, I'm out of here.
Wow.
So that's the truth, you know.
Not that I was going to keep anything, but I had a handful
I was.
of glass. And,
it was a warning.
And,
I threw it back.
Another bullet casing and stuff like that, and my water bottle. And I'm just standing there, and I started to take off and, just walk, follow him. And it was like, as I started to fall, I'm getting mad at him, like, why did you get in my way? Why are you pushing me? Because I felt like I was being pushed like this. Plus
you felt a hand.
One of these, yeah. And next thing I know, I'm flat out on the ground.
And she's not dumb.
I'm sure-footed, okay?
Right.
That's why I said, what in the hell happened to you?
And I wanted to get mad at him because I thought he got in my way. And
I was ahead of her.
Wow.
And
then I was not scared enough for her to not come back.
We found my water bottle.
It took me a long time to come back here.
We found my water bottle, but everything I was carrying, we couldn't find it. It wasn't anywhere within the area that I fell, or even with like that. It wasn't
I threw
out
that bullet
there,
casing back, and it was so real that I stopped. And when by the way, as soon as we went up through the bushes to get out of the wash, there was the cemetery.
Oh, you were on your way to the cemetery?
No, we were on our way to get the hell out of there.
Artifacts. That's what we were looking looking for.
But
Not-
it was
not to
it
keep
was
'em,
real,
just
and
to-
Just the look.
just to
I
find
can
'em,
honestly
Right.
say I'm glad I got to experience that.
So
Because
Geronimo's son is buried
he's
here
buried
from
right there, right up there. You can probably see it from
Can
here.
you
No,
see the cemetery?
I don't know.
No,
It's
you
from a
can't.
battle that happened near here,
No,
I
he-
assume.
No,
Oh.
he died of a disease.
Okay, he died.
I don't know quite
But the
remember
history
if
is pretty cool, you know.
headstone
So I
says
think
that.
Geronimo
Oh, yeah.
surrendered not too far from here.
And they won't tell you about the spooky stuff there.
The Rangers, you mean?
But they know.
Some will.
There's some
Some
books
will.
that fall off the shelf almost every night.
Every day.
One,
The book
every day.
falls off the shelf. It's the same book.
Really?
Yeah.
And then
Now we
they-
have to go.
And then they said that people come up all the time, and will say that where's the stables at? We hear horses running about here, right back down there.
Wow.
And there's no horses up there.
So the two Rangers there.
You know what?
But they
we
trade
were,
them out all the
into it.
time.
Yeah,
so.
we were up here yesterday, and there were some hikers up there. We were taking our rest up there because we use this for exercise, you know.
I see.
And
You
so
guys
we were
live
sitting
nearby
up there
then.
taking a rest. So I was talking
Dwayne's
to
Fresh
some of the.
Jerky. Did you see any of this?
Yeah.
That's me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you the one with the famous brisket jerky?
Yes.
That's me.
Really?
Yeah.
I saw the sign I was gonna
I
go
saw
by.
your little camper go by this
Yeah,
morning.
but you
by the
guys
way.
came in this way.
No,
We
they
did.
came in this way.
Oh,
We came in
I
this
saw
way.
Okay,
your little
so
camper
if
go
you go
through
down
town.
to
You
Bowie,
can't
you'll
miss
see
those.
it.
Yeah, you can't miss those.
Yeah. Well, I hope your jerky shop is open because we're headed
Oh,
that
it's
way.
open.
24 hours a day, 7 days a
No,
week.
it's not 24 hours a day.
Oh no, I lied. Oh, and there are no ghosts either.
No, it's 7:15 till dark.
I'm
is
tired of
when
exercise.
we're
No way
Like you take something.
driving.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also there's a where the old hospital was. People come in often and say that somebody's calling out for their father out there. Or somebody might be missing. Oh no, there's nobody up there. Hey, that's cool though.
Yeah.
I
I think it's really cool.
I'm
It is.
excited that we actually got to experience that. It bothered me for a long time.
It did.
I
It
woke
bothered
up
him
at
for a
night waiting for
long
some
time.
bitch to stand in front of me in my trailer.
Yeah.
And
Our
I'm-
kids used to
I'm
see
sorry,
things
but that's
when
the way
they
it
were
was
little.
creepy, man. You know.
You can't discount it
land
because
in
you
Utah.
don't know what
No.
they
There's
see.
somebody outside our window just wearing pink underwear looking at us through the
Oh,
window.
man.
They're freaking
Well, it's
out.
funny if you're not afraid to tell people, all of a sudden they will tell you their story.
Yeah.
Right, because they don't want to feel like they're the
Yeah.
only one that believes.
Yeah.
Well, see, I wanted these people I was talking to yesterday. And the ranger was standing there. They're volunteer. The one lady's a volunteer, and I said, "Well, you need to tell these folks about the supernatural that goes on around here." And she says, "The supernatural."
Well, they're
I
not.
said,
They're
yeah.
new. They trade these guys out all the time.
I said,
Right.
like the book
Right, 'cause
falling
they
off
get
the
kinda
shelf.
stationed.
Oh, she's all well. Yeah, those things happen. I said, well, how about hearing horses and there are no horses? Well, yeah. And this lady's like,
didn't
well, come
wanna
on,
get
tell
into
me,
it.
tell me, you know.
Right, right. We made it. We drove up the handicap road. Technically, you're not supposed to do this, but we did get permission from the ranger when Marlene called. So I'm not recommending anybody drive up here because there's very limited parking. It's mostly just the rangers that work here. But if you're disabled or you have little ones that can't hike, you could call them like we did and see if it's okay to drive up here and avoid the 1.5 mile each way hike, which on a good day he could do, but we just don't know if today's one of those days.
My leg pulled over.
You barely started walking. Don't remove artifacts. So, remember the story we just heard.
What story?
You gotta really respect this land. I see the visitor center. Do you guys believe in the supernatural?
Yeah.
I don't know. I do. I think I do. Oh wow, you can see the ruins of the fort.
That was supernatural.
Ask the rangers?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's ask them.
Oh, you gotta wipe your face. In this bookstore, every night a book gets flicked off the shelf onto the ground. I think by a spirit. The same book every day.
I wonder what book it is.
Let's go ask.
Let's go ask. Okay. You have to do 3 activities each.
I'm very impressed. Do you guys have a favorite park that you've been to?
My favorite is Joshua Tree because we got to go rock climbing.
Cool. Okay. How about you? Did you have a different favorite? Excuse me. Sorry, I'm gonna slide by you. What's your favorite?
There's a lot to pick from.
I know.
So
I know.
how do you choose
Sometimes
one?
it's hard to choose.
I know which
Yeah.
one's my favorite.
Which one?
The new one.
The new one?
Right here.
The one that we just went to?
Big Hole National Battlefield. Okay.
That's the one.
Well, that's not the one we just went to. That's just, they have their own special looking badge.
Oh,
So that's
Okay.
cool.
can I like it?
It's just like
How
Big Hole National Battlefield. That's
Our last one was Guadalupe Mountain.
Oh, that's a good hiking park too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can't do the big hike. Actually, I don't even know if I can do the big hike there.
Carlsbad Caverns too.
And Carlsbad Cavern.
Carlsbad Caverns, yeah.
So we heard
Look, Mama.
that sometimes when you come here in the morning, books get thrown off the shelf. Or at least one.
Books?
Like, have you guys heard that? Or have you seen that?
Mama. Mama.
It happens more in the summer
Mama.
Really?
when no one's here.
Why is that? Is there any explanation?
We do have cold water.
I think because of too many people in and out, probably during the winter.
Yeah.
And it's usually when it's quieter and when there's just not very many people around. And the rangers themselves hear, a lot of times they will hear horses coming up.
That's what I
There
heard
aren't
too.
any horses.
Right.
And then they also sometimes will hear, or they, there's a book that falls off the shelf.
Is it always the same book or a different book?
That I've never been,
Hmm.
no one's ever clarified that to me as far as whether it was the same book or
In the summer, because it's too hot here, right? It's not the high season.
Mama.
it will be in the 90s, you know, so.
Well, that's not too bad, because you're high elevation.
It's really not that bad.
Yeah.
But we're basically at the same height as Payson.
Right.
So, you know.
It's high desert. Yeah.
So
So there's something happening here.
there's some phenomenon.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
And it is a historic place.
It is. It is. Whether it's a true ghost, they've always been very nice if it is.
Yeah.
You know, they've never hurt, made anybody feel uncomfortable,
Yeah.
scared or anything. I mean, you know, it's just,
Right. Well, I mean, our girls, when they were young, they've had some strange experiences that we can't explain.
Yeah.
So,
So,
things like that happen.
Yeah.
But it kind of makes the place special.
that's what you are. Those big brown eyes.
Where's your hat?
Beautiful
Oh.
eyes.
All right, let's go do our book.
Let's go explore. We all have big brown eyes.
Do you have my book?
Yeah.
This is the footing of some building. On the ground.
Oh, I see.
Okay, Luca, do you see
All
the
right.
prickly pear?
Now we gotta look for yucca.
That's supposed to be yucca right there.
That might be a
A yucca has a thing in the middle.
This looks too treacherous. Let's not go down there.
Go to the hospital.
Okay, we'll find the hospital.
Actually, never mind.
Why?
Never mind.
You scared now?
Remember that ghost town thing? Where there's a hospital? Some people said they heard like baby talk, baby crying.
Yeah.
You open up to the middle page and it's a map and you cross out all the rooms that we've seen so far.
We've seen
Hold
the
on.
visitor center.
Why is there two? You got an extra one? Oh no.
It's just
Can you get it to me, Mama? Which page is it?
it's the
The
middle.
one with the map.
Can you just say what page it is? What page?
Page number 3.
Okay, it's a 2-page thing. We have to open it.
Here's the
They're not
barracks.
here, so.
Are these both barracks? Are these all barracks too?
I need them around the shade. Held out those walls look like.
Yeah, these walls look like melted ice.
Mama. Why is these school
The
here?
barracks are 12. If we're on this path now, maybe.
Oh, you think maybe the mess hall is just not labeled again? So maybe the barracks are 12. Right?
Maybe. And then maybe that's 13. They just.
Squeezed it in? I don't know. These mountains right here is the same mountains that we're seeing right here. So that means these people that are standing in the picture,
Right there.
they're standing right here.
There's a little bird.
Yeah, and that's the dog.
And
And this is Geronimo. That's the famous Indian chief in the
horses.
war between the Indians.
Go hear horses.
Here's the picture. These mountain range right here. Those mountain range over there. And these barracks, it would have looked like these barracks.
So these are the barracks.
Yeah, these are the barracks. Because if people walk, the trail looks like this. If it's a wagon trail, then stuff in the middle can grow.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Middle can grow.
You hear that?
Yeah.
It's just somebody making howling sounds. Unless that was Geronimo's son.
What person are the Oh, that person?
Okay, it says what these agave, when it does its flower bloom, what happens right after it blooms?
dies.
It dies. So if you follow the flower stalk, like this one, where does it go? Next to the dead one. So that's the last thing it does. So these ones right here are about to die. See, they're still like this, and they're dying.
Oh, why did they die?
It's a life cycle.
Yeah, they just get old, and then the seeds, see how the flowers in the seed pods open?
Yeah.
So it deposited the seed, so another agave will grow in
I
this
think that's
pot.
the yucca.
Yeah.
Looks like a big furry ball.
Oh.
But do you see the babies growing here?
Yeah.
The baby plants? So once that dies, it'll fall over and
You
it'll
see?
make room for the babies.
Is that the yucca? Or is that the soto?
That one, Mama.
That's the sotol.
Soto.
Mama.
Yeah.
Soto!
I'm coming.
Mission complete.
Oh, we just found a nail.
No, that's not a nail. Look at
Oh,
Mama.
but that's a really old nail.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Mama,
Let me
look
see.
at
Oh,
this
that's
one.
an old, that's a screw. I don't know if that's screw.
Or a bolt. Or a screw.
But these are old for sure. Look at the top of these. Look at that.
Daddy, don't touch it. Why are you touching it, Daddy?
Just taking the video. Put it back. If you take that kind of stuff, that's when you'll get in trouble.
And get haunted. No, Daddy, only if you take it and steal it.
Yeah, you should not do that, definitely. The day the Post Canteen burned, 1893. So it's actually called Fort Bowie, not Fort Bowie. Bowie. Can you say Bowie, Luca?
Bowie.
Bowie. It's named after.
With
It's named after this guy.
who?
This guy, he's the colonel of the 5th California Infantry. Fort Bowie.
What about president?
You get stuff,
Wow, cool.
more stuff.
All right.
All
Is there
kinds of
3 or 4?
swag.
Anyway,
Like a
okay,
maps.
congratulations.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna raise your right hand.
These are extra.
Okay,
Raise your right hand, Luca.
raise your right hand. There you go. Okay, I, and your name, Luca, pledge to follow the rules when I'm at a national park. I pledge to do my duty in keeping the park clean, eating my vegetables, not fighting with my brothers or sister, and having a good time and telling others about the national parks. Thank you for becoming the Junior Ranger.
Oh, cool one.
Congratulations.
Yeah, you don't have that many wooden ones yet.
Congratulations.
You have 2 other ones that are wood.
Here you go.
The wooden
Let
ones
me
are
see.
just the coolest.
Yeah, they are.
We're glad you became a Junior Ranger.
Thanks for having us.